guess where I am today? Actually here early for once. I remember the last time I entered the park for early entry. It's been super long. Normally I'm still sleeping. All right, everyone, it's already a toasty one out here at Epcot. Definitely want to hit some of the rides I just skipped out on last time, the Guardians and Frozen. There was no lightning lane available for Guardians, so I'm gonna have to wait in that line, but I'm gonna check out the pin store real quick and then head over to Guardians. Also, over here by the pin store here at Epcot, it's supposed to be a new Halloween pin that's supposed to come out today, but I don't know if it's gonna be in the parks or just online, so I'll be waiting outside the store with all these other people just to see if the pin is here, because it is a cool Mickey pumpkin pin that I definitely need for my Halloween collection. There are no Halloween pins, but there were these neat Pluto ones that are limited edition. Yeah, look at that. I have to see how many there is of both of these. Alright, so both of those pins were limited edition of 3,000. Alright, so 45 minutes for Guardians, allegedly. So I'll shoot over there real quick, and then I'll hit Guardians, and then I'll head over to Test Track, get another ride in on that, and then probably get something to eat right after, because I'm kind of hungry. It's already 9 o'clock, so I've been up for like 2 hours. All right, made it inside the building, so I can finally get some air conditioning.
Welcome, Epcot Terrence.
We're gonna work. Rocket! Well, okay, I've walked onto your vehicle.
We'll be right behind you.
Nothing to worry about.
Unless we cannot stop this unusually large man. Then you are likely doomed.
Drax!
It was useless to follow me. What is that noise?
Noise? No one's gonna stop rock and roll from existing.
What?
What have we done?
I think we're jumping back. All the way.
That's the thing, guys?
The Big Bang!
Thanks, Terrence.
And welcome to the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Alright, as you see, I clearly got Conga again, like always, but might be time for some single rider action here on the new Test Track again. That was a really cool experience the first time, so definitely need to do it a second time. But first I'm just going to dip into their gift shop. They should have a pin board in there, so I'll check that out real quick, and then I'm going to hop on the single rider line. The Test Track's gift shop got that jumbo Stitch one, not really jumbo, but larger. And the new Test Track with Mickey Mouse on there. Alright, so I'm gonna get food instead, because the line for single rider for Test Track was about to be outside the door. So it's time to get something to eat first. Maybe that line will die down a little bit, because that was like absurd. Alright, over in Connections, got the classic burger, some fries, some ranch, and this Connections like zesty sauce. I'm curious to see how that sauce will be. Or we'll try this sauce real quick. See how it is on a fry. Oh, it's pretty good. It tastes like the cheeseburger spring roll sauce, kinda. Alright, food's done. Got a iced hazelnut latte. Frozen was only a 40-minute wait, so I'm gonna slowly make my way over there and sip on this latte. Hopefully it's still 40 or less when I get over there. In the Odyssey, they have someone playing a piano and singing. It's a nice little live show. Get some air conditioning in here too.
M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E
When it snows summer rain. Oh, you're going to have ice clouds. But it's going outdoor. And it would be so beautiful. I'm so glad you came along. Related or guest?
Let's just call it right. Just for the first time ever.
Me and for me. Let it go. When is it good time to stay and cuddle a book? happy in summer and happier.
Happy snowman?
Exactly.
Alright, since we're still up here in the World Showcase at the beginning, I'm gonna hit Mexico, the Grand Fiesta Tour, then shoot over to Test Track. Alright, solid walk on. Alright, back here over Test Track. Let's try this again. Line doesn't look as bad for a regular standby, so I'm assuming the single rider line should be a lot better. The single rider line before was all the way by those doors, so that's why I was like, no way. And now look, so much better. I can make my way all the way up to the main line that's up towards the front. Yeah, so my car had no audio, but they did offer us a new car to ride again immediately, but I decided not to. I'm gonna hop on, I think, Spaceship Earth next. Ooh, the EV wall. Wow. It would be cool if the wire glows like that, but alright, made it up here to the front. Hopefully the line isn't too long. It looks a little bit long, but I think it's only like a couple minutes. Alright, time to relax a little. Then I think I'm gonna hit Nemo, then maybe go to the Land Pavilion, and then Figment after. It feels like we're moving slower than normal, to be honest, like really slow. Alright, we stopped. At least I stopped at a good, quiet spot here in Rome. I hate when I got stopped in the one section with the kid that was screaming, read all about it. And it was like never ending, and I was like stuck there for like 10 minutes. It was like a disaster. And I had like this pounding headache that day, so it was like not a good time. But this is not too bad because I only have got those people over there, and then yeah, the Roman people up there. Yeah, this was the scene I got stuck on, like for it was like had to be 15 minutes, maybe longer. It was rough, but yeah, just had to listen to this kid over here in the corner screaming about the newspaper.
We'll resume our journey shortly. Thank you.
We stopped again. It's like the third time. Oh, there's me this time. Looks like I got a boo-boo, or she got a boo-boo.
Your entire medical history is with you.
All right, here we are at the Seas with Nemo and Friends. 5 minutes. Should be a walk-on. It was supposed to rain today at some point, but doesn't look really like it's gonna rain. But you never know here in Florida. Clouds come out of nowhere. I think it was supposed to rain at like 3 or 4 o'clock. And what time is it now? It's about 2 o'clock now, so no rain yet. And the queue for Nemo and Friends is one of the darkest queues, I think, in all of Walt Disney World. It's darker than the Haunted Mansion. Darker, well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe not as dark as Tower of Terror's basement. That is like super dark. Alright, so there's a very small line inside of Nemo, but barely any plane zones. Probably exactly 5 minutes of a wait. But we'll chill here for a little bit, and then after this, head over to the Land Pavilion. Go and live in the land, and hopefully Soren has a low wait too.
Looking for my son!
I'm gonna have to swing back for Soarin' and Living with the Land. Both had super long waits. Living with the Land was 20 minutes and Soarin' was posted 40, but it looked a lot longer than 40. All right, Figment time. All right, I said 5 minutes, so I'm assuming it'll probably end up being a walk-on, which will be fantastic. I'm hoping I can swing back for Living with the Land and Soarin' because it's just a little bit too long of a wait. Because those attractions go down like to like almost nothing. Like I think Soarin' will go down to like 20 minutes and a little bit, maybe later. And it was a little bit busier today. And Living with the Land is normally a walk-on, so I'm not going to waste time waiting.
You win 1 cent. Oh, yeah, that really stinks. Of course not. Imagination really comes around. Things come right up and upside down. Imagination.
Right at the start of everything that's new. One little spark lights up for you. Imagine.
All right, so I'm going to wait for the line to go down a little bit. I'm going to check out some pin boards, if there's anything I want to trade for. All right, the pin boards aren't looking too good today here at Epcot. But back over here at the Land Pavilion, Living with the Land, we go down a little bit. Soarin' was still kind of high, but maybe the line is shorter than before.
Beneath the surface of the land, roots trap water from the flowing ways to produce bountiful harvests now and into the future. The tropics are home to the
Bananas.
Morning in a few minutes. First, I'd like to acquaint you with some important safety information. When doors here slide open, please take a seat. Store all carry-on items in the under-seat.
All right, here we go. Love the grass smell. Alright, so I just got myself an iced hazelnut vanilla latte. I'm gonna sip on this and then make my way around the World Showcase and ending off in France to do Remy's, and then that would be pretty much everything. Yeah, I did everything except for Mission Space, but I do not do Mission Space. So I'll just dip into some of the pavilions along my way and then make it all the way back over there and head on Skyliner back to the hotel. Alright, nothing too eye-catching in the other pavilions. Made it all the way to France. Time to head back to Remy's, get on that single rider line.
Chef Lenny is waiting for you. This way.
Cette nourriture est pour nos invités, pas pour vous. Hey guys, the food is for them, not you.
Alright, I'm on the Skyliner going back to the hotel. I think I waited too long to put my hat on. I think I did get a sunburn. But oh well, it happens in Florida sometimes. All right, everybody, back here at Pop Century. This is going to conclude the Epcot day. I don't know if I'm going to go to Magic later. I don't know, maybe. Definitely want to take like a cold shower because I am like cooked, burnt from the sun. I'm like hot, sweaty. Just a hot one today. That sun was brutal. But yeah, good day. I was able to get on all the attractions there at Epcot except for Mission Space, which I hate Mission Space. I've done it like once or twice and it is not for me, but I was able to get on Test Track, Frozen, Guardians. I was able to finally get something at Connections. Haven't eaten there in a while, mostly because I typically will only go to Epcot during the festivals, but it was a little change of pace. No festivals, so it's a little bit different. Pins kind of sucked today, to be honest. Did buy some, but the board's no good. But yeah, I'm just arriving back to the room. But yeah, with that being said, until next time.